bro, my color rush not show up. I know it's all gray. Man, this bond tastes like candy, sweet like fruit, wet like water. Can I love on you? Okay. I got against a pretty good opponent. 9-1. My nigga Jack came a long way. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty good. Jamar Chase, 87 overall.
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Here's a throw out wide to Anderson. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there.
2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Here's Swift. Take this
Bro,
for 2,
I was basically already down.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
I should run it.
Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Galladay, complete. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. From the gun, Bridgewater. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Excellent play there on 3rd down. Give him 25 yards.
10 at the 39-yard line.
He should have got his ass.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 39-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 more on that one, and another first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
9 yards is the pickup there. They'll have a 2nd and 1. Pretty effective run there, and now they can start to smell that end zone.
Pound the rock. Make sure you use your O-line to set the tone of dominance and physicality, and pound the rock.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he takes this one down for a Lions touchdown. Jermichael Hasty, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
7. Dolphins, nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
I still understand why he threw it like that. Double coverage.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah,
Yeah, this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
And their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10.
Oh, I could
First
have
play
picked
of the
that
drive
off.
there is incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Tua to try again on 2nd down.
Oh, he called
It's
it.
going to be incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. But now it'll be 3rd down.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Possession on him, and he pulls it in. And he is going to have the Dolphins 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Miami.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Johnson. And
Yeah, it's no way he should have got through that hole anyway.
42. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd
Through the
down.
hole, and I
Well, on every
third
play
stuff.
call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you can do worse.
Oh, what else supposed to be a pick?
That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson.
I have to wait till
That
fucking
one a
Morgan
1st down
leaves.
pickup of 8.
We often talk about understanding the playbook, understanding progressions, and understanding what the defense is doing. We saw all of that on that play. Great recognition and understood where his running back was going to be. Found a way to have him leak out underneath, hit him with the football, and they picked up the 1st down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers putting up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to
Yeah,
it between the
let's go.
2nd and the 3rd level.
He'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
3rd down. And 10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Tua. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the number 1
I should have
seed.
came outside.
And that's a great spot to be in. but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're number one in their conference.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. Finding room at the 30. And all the way out to the 46. 27 yards there, a first down. Nothing too fancy there, a simple toss left, but for whatever reason, the defense, they didn't seem ready for it.
Let me continue on with your thought right there, because after the play was over, I kept my eyes on the defenders. Watch them get off the ground, going back to the huddle, shaking their heads, and kind of pointing to each other like,
it's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First and
Give them 32 on the play. Final 30 seconds of this first quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On first down, Swift. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last two plays.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's been a recipe for success. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Lions 7, Dolphins nothing.
Now a first and 10 at the 11. Here's Bridgewater. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 5 yards on the pickup, and it's a second down.
6-yard line.
On second down, here's the option. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. And it's up and good.
Makes the score Lions 14, Dolphins nothing.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taking about 7 yards deep. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble of bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen, did not let him get downfield.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30-yard
gain on the play.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice short tackle.
Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Return. Going to be a 43-yard run, just a single yard on the return. And the Lions will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
And it really becomes a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive
What's going on the defense?
Right now,
it's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
at the 30-yard line.
On second down, Swift. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. It's complete. Henry. And he is going to have the Lions first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Bridgewater now. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down. Bridgewater. He takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 32-yard line. Now it's Swift. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
On 2nd down now, Swift. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
But you got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a 2nd and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to 3rd and manageable with that run.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. Off the play fake, Bridgewater.
Don't go out of bro.
Is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's Swift. And the Lions are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Teddy Bridgewater. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
I'd be hot too.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up.
I didn't even know he threw the ball.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Now the throw pulled in by Anderson. And they nearly get get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A gain there of 30 big ones. For an offense that has not found the end zone yet, that's a big play.
There's the spark right there. The big play that they needed. Now they've got to go ahead and finish this drive and put this ball in the end zone.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First down, Miami.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Tua setting up shop to throw again. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Took nearly the entire first half, but a first red zone opportunity for him here. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. Underneath for Johnson. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This is a 2nd and 4, ball at the 9. And again, it's Tagovailoa. And it is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Kerryon Johnson, the intended receiver. But now it's 3rd down.
And 4 yards to go.
Tua to throw again. Escaping the pressure. Big loss.
I got pocket, baby. Stay in that pocket next time.
Sack to Shaquem Griffin. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror. You're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives and end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
And it becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Throwing, Bridgewater. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. But pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
The tackle made there by Jared Davis. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And a safety valve here. That's complete. It's a gain of 5. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job
Let's
they
go,
did
team.
getting to him quickly and holding him to a short game.
Detroit was up for the challenge through the air. They force a 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Bro, this nigga, bro, what the fuck?
A full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the gun, here's Swift. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Ball carrier.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. That's complete to Swift on the backfield. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 27 yards there on a very nice 3rd down conversion.
10 at the 50-yard line.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he's got this down to the 35.
Bro, Hasty got more than one. Oh, nah. He got a rush
It's
and
another
he
first
got a.
down. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football with a triple option, you've actually called that play. They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
It just looked like he was.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll run here with Swift.
Bruh, so you telling me I can't
Solid
cut it
run
up?
down inside the 30.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And we'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Steven Sims Jr., his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the 3rd quarter.
Not only pulling away, you mentioned that slowly but surely, you also drain clock too with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Lutz with the extra point, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's Tagovailoa on 1st and 10. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
It's a gain.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
The 24-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Here's Johnson. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
They stay on the ground on first for Johnson. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
On 2nd down, Tua. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. He'll have a first down past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go to Johnson again. A great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Open man is Anderson. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. A first down carry here for Johnson. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
But if you're going to have a relay race, you're probably going to pick your backs and receivers to run it, but don't underestimate the conditioning of the offensive line. They're out there just dictating things, staying on the field, and keeping a long drive going.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line.
On the tackle. An 8-yard pickup. And the Dolphins first down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Screenplay, Johnson. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets him up now 1st and goal.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
They're going to go with a tight end here on the running play. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Adam Shaheen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals. Before this one, they finally were able to put into the end zone.
Well, whatever he did, speaking of the offensive coordinator, might be using that formula going forward. It worked there.
Yeah, it works very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync right now. They're starting to move the ball well.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
They're on the 24-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So a decent game, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They feel pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Lions on 3rd down. They've been excellent, 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down.
Oh, my goodness. Was that a defensive back that got to him with the pressure?
Well, look at the former defensive back. You're all smiles up here.
I hope everybody can hear my smile on that play.
And 9 yards there on the return following a punt of 47. And it'll be Dolphin football. Charles, this one not over, certainly, but you set the magic number earlier in this game at 20 points. Said that they would need to hold them right around that marker under it. What are you seeing here?
Well, that number is still in play because we said, okay, 20 or under gives them a chance to win. Right on pace for being in that range. And guess what? They've got a shot.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. Oh, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. And that is incomplete.
They're down 2 scores, and they need a quick one to try and get back into this one. That was one way to try and get it done. Unsuccessful in the attempt, but they have no choice but to keep trying.
The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And the Lions will get the football back in terrific field position. And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he's taken down inside the 30. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They run with Breida, and they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down. Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy, just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him.
He's got his man. It's caught for the Lion touchdown. Hunter Henry with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions are able to extend their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone. So give him
Didn't think I was going
patience
to
as
get
well.
70.
Delivered it
The
right
only
where
reason
it
why I
needed to
threw
be
it, I
for
know
6
it
points.
wasn't up by a lot.
Lutz
I know
good
it was
on
up
the
by
extra
like
point.
4.
And that pushes the
Wasn't
lead up
trying
to
to score
23.
again, so I just threw it down there.
Will Lutz set to kick
Nigga,
off.
play.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
Take it about 7 yards deep.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own
Push for the nigga to
25-yard
catch the ball.
line.
Something I did. And it really caught it too. That's crazy. That's still shot. Really unexpected.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. That 5-game win streak is ticking away here in the 4th quarter. Just haven't been as sharp in this one. Now left side on the swing pass. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Decent start to the drive, but let's face it, they need a lot of things to go right in a short amount of time down 3 scores.
Yeah, they're going to run their 2-minute offense here in this game, but this is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
That's just his 2nd catch of the game. They wanted to keep him silent. They have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player on offense beat you. Take him out of the game, and they've done a great job of doing that.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back.
And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 29.
That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From the gun, it's Tua. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Running from the gun, Johnson. He will push his way down to about the 14. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun, and they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Yes, that's why you ain't got the first overall pick. That's the Bears.
Now Tua.
You forget you don't have a second either.
For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags
You don't have
down,
the
so
second.
let's sort this out. And yes, they want
You have
the
the
points,
fourth.
so they will decline the penalty, no question there.
You don't think they spent a couple seconds mulling over what the penalty
I don't
would do
even
for
know
them?
why they asked the sideline.
Not at all. When
I
you
didn't
put the
say
ball in the
that,
end
but
zone on a
I'm
takeaway,
saying
take
I
the
kinda
points and keep moving.
And it works.
And he's going to get into the end zone for 2, and they're back within 2 scores, down 15 now.
Dolphins 20. Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
I'm about to give me literally a top tier quarterback next offseason.
Jamal Agnew now returning.
You said what?
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 31.
Damn, Arden a bitch. He just said he was giving me Joe Burrow.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
But don't get Joe Burrow. He's on his last year. He wants too much money. You're better off drafting a rookie quarterback.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Lions add on to their lead.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
How you gonna get
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Well, he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone is not a good decision.
Don't he live in like New England or something like that?
At their own 21-yard line.
Oh, he live in New York?
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next
cheap.
drive.
Yeah,
Let's just be frank.
I know that.
They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see
I'm not saying that's his place. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you got enough for a New York hotel. I mean, unless you go to cheap ass
plays they
one.
want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
Yeah, at least you go to one of those. And the ones,
See
those
how
in
they
New York,
handle
them
the waning
money.
moments of this one. Tua to try again on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. He's got it.
What?
Complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A big pickup of 38.
And the Dolphins
Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Incomplete.
Bro, it'd be just like on the game, bro.
Instead, 2nd down.
incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard
Oh
line.
yeah, you're not gonna be like, yeah, I know what you mean. You're not gonna be in his near him.
Now a desperation throw deep
I feel
downfield.
you.
And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone.
Anderson, incomplete.
I mean, you don't look good yourself, so yeah, you might not get there.
And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock
God.
here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
You might not even get none, bro.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Tua going to throw. That's to his running back, Kerryon Johnson. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game.
Nah, bro. They're not gonna allow black people.
And they'll indeed take a knee.
Today's final score.
Big offensive
Nah, that ain't gonna
explosion
be
helped
chilly in
leading
the
them
food
to
section.
victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying,
Oh,
hey,
hangry.
points
Oh,
up
never
every
mind.
week, we'll just
Hangry.
keep winning.
I don't know what he
They
looked
will
like.
gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier.
He looked like.